3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Hello and welcome to the Vegan Steven podcast. Vegan Steven is a fictional character. All characters invented in the show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language, and due to its content, it should not be viewed by anyone. Hello. We are more or less live. It's a live take, and then it's uploaded pretty much straight after. So you can get this podcast on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you want. It's absolutely everywhere. It's written inside your cat's collar. Oh jeez. So I'm trying to sup on a bit of I'm supping on a drink here. I'm not used to. Jeez, they say you don't buy a beer, you rent it. But every time I burp, it comes up to my nose. I know that's way too much information, but I'm just I'm not used to this whole drinking alcohol thing. So, action-packed show as always. Today's date is the 27th of May 2020. 27th of May 2020, and the time is 20:07, which means 8 o'clock, 7 minutes past 8. Right, quick film review for you. Blair Witch Project. I know what you're thinking, saw it a million times, but I'm actually talking about the I'm talking about the 2016 version of Blair Witch Project. Lots of people know Blair Witch Project is like a classic film. Where a whole lot of campers go walking around the woods. It's one of the earliest films of like low budget, fucking huge, scary film. And as far as I know, I actually haven't seen the film. the original is a classic. Unfortunately, I just saw like the remake or whatever. So the Blair Witch Project has officially budgeted 60,000. So that's fucking nothing. That explains why the special effects were fucking awful. No, sorry. I'll try to be more nice. Oh, sorry, maybe that's... Alright. So, it's just like, people scared out of their minds. The original came out in 1999. And a whole lot of campers in the woods. They're absolutely freaked out. They're like, what's that noise? Oh my god. And they hear, like, stories about, there's fucking... people go missing when they go to this part of the woods. So it's just like camping. Jesus Christ, it made 245 million at the box office, and the budget was 500,000. Shit. How do they spend 500,000 on Blair Witch Project? Anyway, it's absolutely a classic film. American supernatural horror film. And there's fucking witch. Alright. Brilliant. So they remade it or something like that, 2016, and it's grand. Alright, so here's a little something. So electric fences. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the countryside before, but I'm constantly nearly dying from putting my hands on electric fences. And I've had a good few people just fucking laughing their hole at me like, Jesus fucking hell. You just walk straight up that fence and put your hand on it. And all this stuff, like, I'm fucking clueless. Jeez, what's going on up there? So I must admit I am struggling a little bit. There's a lot of cows and stuff. I love cows, and they're all around. And it's sorry, I'm in the countryside right now. And they're being sent to slaughter soon, and they're kind of like fucking. I see them every day and walking around or whatever, and I know I'm thinking way too much about it, and I should be fucking having all these emotions about animals. But sure, look, it is what it is.
I too used to be flesh off the bone like a vegetable.
So this is a little song I wrote about.
Used to be flesh off the bone like a vegetable. I too used to sedate my emotions, sterilize my thoughts, till I saw a horror show. Everyone was playing dumb. It was in the supermarket, everyone pretending I was someone standards. We're politically correct, a fucking mess. For who? For what? So you can say I'm insane for using my brain. I know what you are, 'cause I too used to be flesh off the bone like a vegetable. I too used to date my emotions, sterilize my thoughts. Now I hate everyone, 'cause you don't care about anything. Need fear and guilt to pay attention, wanna prove trendy shiny things. We're politically correct, a fucking mess. For who? For what? So you can say I'm insane for using my brain. I know what you are, 'cause I too used to be flesh off the bone like a vegetable. I too used to sedate my emotions, sterilize my thoughts. For who? For what? So you can say I'm insane for using my brain. I know what you are.
There you are. It's yeah, it really tugs at my old heartstrings. The old, you know, I'm vegan and all the rest of it. Like, it's just one of those things. So I was having a look. I said something very bold. I said something very, very bold altogether on the. Every day I do, you know, the podcast, and I do the podcast, and then I do someone trying to get in there. I think it's Asian LGBTQ, or maybe it's Jerry Muhammad Adams, Jerry Muslim Adams, one of them lads. So yeah, it's just very fucking weird, because you know, you fucking love cows, and the cows wouldn't be here if they weren't being slaughtered, and it's a head fuck. But I was very bold altogether, and I had a promotional video for yesterday's podcast, which was called Irish Countryside Living. And at the start of the podcast, I said, sorry, at the start of the promotional video, if you check out the Instagram, I have a promotional video and I pick a screenshot for every single episode I do every single day. So in today's video, which just says, you know, fucking, this is what today's episode on, check it out, I said something along the lines of, I love bulls because they kill farmers. Which is a very bold thing to say, but fuck. I just think it's fucking savage revenge. Do you know what I mean? Graphic content. Yeah. I thought yesterday I mentioned something again not very PC about certain members of certain communities who rob gates. Those farmers they were giving out loads about this certain community. I was mentioning them by name yesterday, but I don't want to all that stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. This fucking battle. I'm just search. Yeah, there's just loads of cases of, they say to you fucking beware the fucking bull. Don't go near a fucking bull because they'll fucking kill you. Especially if there's young in the field and they see you as a threat, they'll just charge at you and you're fucking dead. Farmer is countless. I just googled bull kills farmer. These be meat farmers, of course. They're because they'd have to beat up a bull, I guess. Anyway, man dies at after fucking yeah. Alright, that's Irish time again. Another lad killed. Terrible tragedy. It says tributes paid to farmer who was killed by bull. Do you not just think that's like the risk of the job? Like, if you're gonna be fucking getting a load of I don't know. It's very controversial what I'm saying. I don't know why it's controversial, but it is. Anyway, shocking bull attack, yeah. So, bull attacks. You know yourself. The thing is, like, they'd be really pissing off some bulls, and then they act all like surprised when the bull kills them. Like, you treat an animal like fucking shit for its whole life. And anyway, sorry, it's getting a little bit hot and heavy, hot and heated. So, right now we got a lovely bit of COVID-19. And COVID-19 means I wanted to show off my COVID-19 haircut. And loads of people out there have a COVID-19 haircut, and that basically means that you haven't got your haircut since the COVID-19 outbreak started. So I just thought I'd flaunt what I got, you know what I mean? It definitely wasn't because I couldn't find my hat before the show. Quite embarrassed about the yellow hair, but look, we're all in the same boat, aren't we? So yeah, I don't know. My hair is looking fucking rough, and so is everyone else's. So it's hairdressers being paid 4 times the normal price for cutting hair at the moment. I can't listen to I'm on a a detox or whatever at the moment from fucking the internet pretty much, and out in the wilderness. Fucking digging holes all day. Nice, lovely change of scenery, fresh air, and all the rest of it. And God, flip it! I can't remember what I was gonna say, but sure, it'll come back, won't it? Electric fences. I'm very lucky. The electric fences aren't enough bolt to kill you around here. They hook a fucking car battery up to a fence, and if the livestock goes up to it, they get no zap, and it stops them going, over the line. So cabin crew laid off. My God, they're getting pay cuts and they're being laid off. So it must feel like you have to take a pay cut. Face further pay. Jesus Christ. If I worked for an airline, I know it's all very well to say this and that, but could you be fucking arse, like, someone, it's a fucking hard job without someone fucking paying you fuck all for it, like, it's an awful lot. Aviation's the most expensive industry as regards how much you have to spend to get a profit, because airplane fuel is so expensive. So here's Derek Trotter, and here's what he has to say on the subject. To be honest, I don't really like, you know, people on the plane, because they just fucking annoy you all the time, going, here, you want this, you want that. But do you know what? They're doing their job and all that shit, and they need to get paid or whatever. It doesn't really matter what I think, I guess. A company is using COVID-19 to make changes as it has been trying to force in for years. No different to something air with an or. Hope the unions that, see, they're not allowed to have unions, or they're not allowed to have unions. Millions have the rainy day fund. Now is the time to respect your staff. Well, yeah. Airlines are known for fucking treating their staff like shit. More so the budget airliners. But anyway, I think y'all know who I'm talking about. Doing nothing for the past 8 weeks. Would you expect the L government is gone, don't ya? Or something. That's right. Virus-free Turkey says, here I am waiting for me voucher to be issued. They tell me there's a backlog in issuing vouchers because of work overload on staff. Now, if I see staff are being laid off because they have nothing to do, polar opposites, these tales of woe. Shame on the L Turkey, can't fly. And here's Apic Relic replying. They say, they told me the same when I asked for a refund, and was forced by them a month later to apply for a voucher. I haven't received anything today, but my band started as soon as the flight is cancelled, they can issue the charge back. The band stated. Okay. And Derek Trotter chimes in once again. I'm due my voucher back. Man, if the airline's fucking up, surely you just go cash back, but whatever. I don't make up the rules. I'm due a voucher, it says. It's not back much. I'd be happy to donate them to staff. Remember, these staff were willing to fly around the world to get PPE, etc. And this is how they're treating them. I'm going to give Aer Lingus a wide berth in the future. I don't know what a wide berth is, but I don't want it. Not fair. Aer Lingus should have gotten 9 billion, like 9 BLN. Is that billion? Like Lufthansa and German government. On Air France / up next F government. Sometimes I'm very confused. Do people understand how money works? And that's the most expensive industry going as regards just fucking burning money. I don't know. Anyway. Just, you know, I just personally hate fucking planes, so I'd never want to be working on a plane. That's just my own, you know, we all have our own issues and all the rest of it. Just, that's me. So that's why I'm like, fuck them lads. At least fucking pay them properly if you're gonna make them do a stupid job. And when I say stupid job, I mean just a job that I would have a fear of. Alright. Where can one find a magic money tree? Alright, so the old airlines are just fucking being the lads. Watch live astronauts prepare for tonight's historic space launch. Wow. I remember after the moon launch, they had to like fucking they started losing money after the fucking first space launch because people weren't fucking watching it on TV. They were like, alright, we've seen them going to space already. This is in 1969. Because you know it's very, very expensive. Countries which can't really afford. I think there's 10. Oh fuck! I can't remember. Is it? I can't really remember the statistics of how many people are laid off, but some people are going like, right, there's like fucking. Sorry, I can't remember how many people are unemployed right now because of COVID-19. Excuse me. Unemployment. What's the number one cause of death worldwide? Poverty. Kills more than fucking everything. USA. Okay. So yeah, sorry. Basically, I'm getting, you know, anytime I walk into a room, the fucking radio's playing. It's going, COVID-19. You better fucking shit yourself. It's coming for you, lad. And I just have to fucking put the hand over the ears and pretend it's not happening. You know, fucking bury my head in the sand. I just, you know, it was a few fun and games for the first month, but it's gone on a bit too long. Here we have it. 30 million. That's right. 30 million have sought US unemployment aid since COVID-19. Now, I don't know how many people are normally unemployed in America, but that's 30 million. Is that 30 million on top of whoever is normally unemployed? I don't know. But you kind of see the, what's it called, poverty wealth divide. Is that the right word? Poverty wealth divide. When you see a country going to fucking space and also having 30 million people who are unemployed. The whole, you know, fucking, I think they're apparently they're getting their checks. They're not their welfare checks, but there's like kind of like emergency money going out in a lot of countries. And I'm going off information maybe 2 months ago, but a lot of people are going, here, where the fuck's my money? I haven't got fucking pay. I haven't got, like, I'm living on fucking nothing here, waiting on a paycheck. What's going on? So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't live in America. I just fucking hear the odd thing, overheard, and who knows if it's true or not. Yeah. So just, you know, there's always people going, you should spend your money here, you should spend your money there. But it is a bit unusual, you know, that they're like, return to orbit. What is, I don't even know what, like maybe America doesn't even own SpaceX. I don't fucking know who owns SpaceX. But it says NASA in the background. If they don't reach orbit, they could splash down near Ireland. Well, they better have their fucking green cards ready, because otherwise they'll be sent home. Sorry, it's just a tiny bit of resentment there between, you know, Ireland helped build fucking America and they won't let us in without a fucking green card and all this shit. It's like, fuck lads, we built your fucking country. What I'm saying is possibly not true, but it's how some people feel. Alright. You know yourself, just, you see all this stuff like no dogs. Was it no dogs, no blacks, no Irish? That were on the fucking doors in America when the old Irish went over after the famine. And sure, listen, I could be a big giver-outer. So it's something to think about, isn't it? Like, you know, because we have to progress as a nation, as a fucking human society going into space, but at the same time it's like, fuck, all these people can't fucking feed themselves. It's just the old poverty wealth divide. It's very, very confusing. But yeah, there's a lot of different philosophies behind it, and the younger kind of people are like, we should just fucking split everything and everything will be even and so on. But then those younger people don't have as much life experience and kind of see, I don't know, some people just don't fucking want to work, and so on, and they be getting the same money, and Jesus, and they're dipping into communism, and so it's a whole mess. and the world's full of shoulds. Alright, here we go. So this is SpaceX, okay? Here it goes. Delighted Irish media is showing... This is Sean. Delighted the Irish media is showing interest in one of its biggest developments in the LADT few years, to say the least. Can't wait for any Irish launches. Hopefully it'll be sooner than later. I love space as much as the next lad. So I feel like a bit of a hypocrite giving out, being like, oh, you should give it to the homeless or something. I don't know. There's the whole thing of, you know, fucking give a lad a fish, it'll feed him for a day. Give him a lad a fishing rod. And I'd only put in a joke here, but I'm going to try and be serious. And he can feed his family for a year or something, who knows. Right. If we couldn't fucking... Okay, here's Tom. If we could get a rocket to fit in the doll members on it, that's pretty cool, and give them a one-way ticket to Mars, it would be a godsend. So this lad wants to send everyone the doll up to space. Good man, Tom. Alright, here's Vac. I've never seen a name like Vac before, but she might be a member of the New Irish, and fair play to her. Come on in, welcome. Agree wholeheartedly. Space and science developments should be covered by the media and spark interest for young and old alike. See, the thing is that people that just don't fucking give a fuck. Like, we're already on the moon. Like, there is like a small percentage that I don't know. I think I just love giving out. Here's Dave. Anyone who cites the rocket, please send your eyes to David Moore so he can put them in the National Library. Please don't. There is €50 fee per sighting. Anyone who cites the rocket, please send your eyes to David Moore so he can put them in the National Library. Please note there is a €50 fee per sighting. That's a joke. I don't quite get it, but maybe you guys get it. Here's another lad. Looks like the Russian will have to start talking tourists into space again. We'll have to start taking tourists in space again. Alright. SC says historic because it's the first privately owned company to do so. What's showing private industry is best at for decades. Behind a well-funded state project, the Soviet Union wasn't even particularly rich, and they managed this ages ago. So maybe this is SpaceX, the I thought SpaceX was related to... It says NASA here, but I thought SpaceX was related to Elon Musk. Yeah, the Atlantic... Here's a quote by some lad. Yeah, the Atlantic weather review tomorrow morning will definitely determine if we launch, tweeted Elon Musk, head of SpaceX, who has been waiting for this moment ever since founding his company in 2002. Okay, so Elon Musk is a kind of self-funded man. I would be a big fan of him myself. If you ever look at interviews with him, it looks like he's looking into another dimension when he's talking to fucking people. It's something else. He's very, very unusual man. Okay. Oops, that's not the one. So now is a great opportunity for you to click that subscribe button and ring that bell. Also available on TikTok. Have a video up every single day. Twitter. Search vegan Steven. That's STEV. No, it's not. It's vegan and then Steven with a V. So not the PH. All right, here we go. Keep that down. We're still moving. And we're back. Okay. Now, so that's Elon Musk. So, do you know what? Everything I said is obsolete because it's not related to the government. It's a private company. And they earn their money from all sorts of outside things. I think they own like the Boring Company, which fundraises money, and I can't remember all the companies, but Elon Musk owns a lot of companies. He also, I believe he co-founded PayPal, if everyone remembers PayPal. Yeah, and his kid's name is XAEA12. So that's something people like to talk about. Yeah, good old Elon Musk, eh? Shit, he's from South Africa, Canada, and the United States. How did he pull that one off? He's worth 36 billion. Oh my god. 36 billion. It's dollars though. It's not like it's pounds or euros. He can't be 40. He looks like 1,000,000 years old. He must have had a load of plastic surgery. Because it's very bitchy of me, isn't it? There's pictures of him fucking bald, like, and then he got a fresh new head of hair. And fair play to him. You have the money, why not? How Elon Musk work and plastic surgery. Why do you think Elon Musk is... He just kind of has a plastic surgery head on him. I don't know. It looks like some surgeon was poking around at his face. I'm just saying that because I'm jealous because he's fucking worth a few billion. Let's see. Man, he's definitely become better looking over the years. What a chancer. So possibly a nose job and the hair surgery. He seems to have changed his jawline. Oh my god. Changes. He got an FUE hair transplant, which is undeniable. He seems to have changed his jawline. Maybe he touched his hair, though. Fat transfer or filters. I don't know what the fuck that is. If it's also very likely that he gets Botox and hydraulic acid filters every couple of months to keep a young face look. Jesus, what the fuck is hydraulic acid? Who would put fucking load of acid in their fucking... Man. He's looking well though, like he looks like a fucking baller. But when you see pictures of him when he's younger, you're like... There's people here denying his that he ever got a hair transplant. It's fucking hilarious. This is QUORA.com. So yeah, that's mad. Like, you got a fucking nose job. Jesus Christ. Anyway, there's reasons why. Jesus Christ. His jawline and harmony with his nose shape and hairline without any work is naive. Damn. He's like to have had the best surgeons who are probably famous working on him with no expense spared. Fuck. To be honest, if I had the money, I'd be doing mad shit to myself. I'd be getting... Jeez, I don't know what the fuck I do. Probably get breast implants or something mad. But get them in my calves just to fuck with people. Alright, let's keep going. Elon Musk over the years. Yeah, anyway, Elon Musk, brilliant lad. I'd recommend him just for life. He's just a very interesting person. And he'd be one of my heroes. Definitely. So yeah, he it seems like the first independent business to go to space, and there they are. I don't know why they've NASA written on them. Maybe they're mates with NASA. As you can tell, NASA is also paying Boeing to build its own capsule. Okay. Team is performing additional pre-flight checks in the Falcon 9. Lovely. So it's all to do with space. It's quite interesting if you're into that. It's great just not having to not hear about fucking COVID-19 anymore. A lot of people shiting on about restrictions being lifted, and yeah, what else? I think we're all just fucking sick of it or whatever. It all sounds like fucking noise. But anyway. Oh man, Gemma O'Doherty. I was gonna slag her off, but their comments are disabled. Classic. Mad cow disease. There is no public health risks associated with this case. Alright. After China. Poor old China's getting the blame for everything. Some people there's something, you know, in the news or whatever. Someone freaked out with someone for recording someone on their phone. They were like, "Hey, stop fucking recording me." And there was a whole thing over, you know, fucking she acted inappropriately and she's a Karen and all this stuff. But what is unusual, she had a public freak out, you know what I mean? But what I find very unusual is the companies who employ just anyone. Like if you have a public freak out that's on the internet and you're employed by a spineless piece of shit company, you all know spineless piece of shit companies, it's nearly all of them. They fire you on the spot because they don't want, because all they have is their public image, so they fire you. So that lady was fired. It's doing the rounds right now, this woman freaking out. I don't know, like she probably did something quite inappropriate, but it's just a bit mad, like, you know, if some fucking idiot records you on their phone and then you end up losing your job. I think oh Jesus. Alright, so I think she said there's an African American threatening me, so she probably came across as racist or something, I don't know. But she got the sack anyway. Man, they named and shamed her. Oh man, they gave her full name. That's shy crack. Man, it says she overreacted, feeling threatened, and it lists her employer who just fucking fired her. No backbone of fucking employers, man. It's like our public image. Anyway, do you know what? A lot of people would be like, yeah, they should have fired her. And I didn't even bother by watching the video, so maybe, who knows. Here's what D says anyway, what the public have to say. What happened yesterday in Minneapolis makes you wonder how different things could have gone. If this man had not been recording her, she knew what she was doing, making that call, and she had rightfully lost her job. Evil human. But it doesn't make her like any gooder or badder on her job. Like, she was just fucking petting her dog and she had a freak out. Like, I could understand her getting fired if she like did something to work, but like,
battery is low.
Oh,
please recharge in time.
there's our friend. There, she'll be chiming in every few minutes. I think that's Asian LGBTQ's ex-girlfriend there. So, he told me not to let her on the podcast. He's very upset about her. It's the Vegan Steven podcast. Tickle that subscribe. Ooh. Let's plug this lover in. Alright. Excuse me. Here's someone said, there's a very different employment laws in the US. She wouldn't get a cent, and rightfully so. Oh shit. It's just a bit mad though. There's a name for people like this. It's Karen, says Ned. Man, what did she do? I've been enjoying the Karen thing immensely on social media for the last few days.
Battery is low.
Here,
please recharge in
I'm
time.
fucking charging you, mate. Chill out. You're alright. You'll be okay. I'm charging you. I'm charging you $5.99 a minute. This is sex calls. Sex call on 1999999 FM. Not. Here's a Karen. Most troublingly, this is how easily those words tipped off her tongue, and her certainty that would have believed America is no longer great, and the American dream is a sham. The American dream was always a sham. It's fucking bullshit, man. Come on. It's like believing in fucking religion or something. No offense. With all police innocence recently, it's evil. There's just lads shouting on about racism. Trump definitely upping the ante and driving racism in USA. Ooh. It's very weird though, someone whipping out their phone, isn't it? Like, you're actually just fucking talking. So I don't know what the fucking thing was, but the fucking internet got involved with this shit. Listen, fuck, I didn't even watch the video, so I shouldn't really even be talking about it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Thousands of protesters gathered in Hong Kong before legislators debate national law. Okay, we covered this in Hong Kong. Yeah, we covered that. The old, I think it's 99-year lease or something the old England had. Are you guys getting a lovely Connemara suntan where you just, the only bit that's suntanned of you is the back of your neck and below the elbows, between the elbow, just the forearm. The hands don't get suntan, just the fucking forearm, and below the elbow and the hand, between the hand. Man, it's fucking wild how sunburned just the back of your neck gets. And fucking, how are people still alive having all this? Because I thought, like, you know, you get to be getting skin cancer and all this shit, and I was thinking, fuck, surely everyone who gets skin cancer will just get it in the back of their neck, because that's where fucking all the things go. But apparently that's not how it works. Wellness Wednesday. Gardening can cultivate calm and resilience in any crisis. Holy God. So when your husband cheats on you and says he's taking the fucking kids Just garden. Just garden. It can help in a time of a crisis. Any good comments here? This is the journal, by the way. Just having a little look at some little bits. Alright, bit of garden there, lads shouting on. And here we go. Here's a little bit of comments. Jeremiah says, top tip, if your garden's grown a bit long, just cover it in whiskey and it'll come up half cut. That's pretty good. Pat Cohn says, this article brought the book Gaining Ground by Jordan Barfoot to mind. In my view, it still is the most potent, life-changing writing on the subject of gardening and the female/human empowerment. Well, Pat, I'm sure you know all about that. The only INFF in Ireland says, yes, it can, but bindweed. What's bindweed? It can, but bindweed. What's bind? I don't want to know. Alan says, top tip, if you have blindweed problem, you should move house. Damn. What's fucking bindweed? Just a flower. I'm looking up how to fucking get rid of it right now. That's why I've gone quiet. I'm starting reading it. Oh Jesus, does vinegar kill bind? I'm going to be an expert in fucking bindweed. Christ. Goes to 2 meters high. Fuck. It looks good though. It looks good. So that must be a fucking issue. So yeah, there you are. Oh, so we're having a little look at the comments once again about Hong Kong. I saw in one of the photos that one teenager is holding a board. Trump, please send US Army to Hong Kong to help us on it. I felt sad for him. Oh shit. David Burke says he seems like a nice lad. His profile picture is a cat. I'm a Trump fan, but some perspective in the USA, you still have freedom to call Trump a monster. Try calling Xi Jinping a monster in China and you'll disappear quickly enough. He's the top honcho. Hong Kong protesters are protesting for their lives. If they lose and Hong Kong becomes China, they will disappear. Many of them already have. Many protesters end up dead after being arrested. Oh shit. The old China is a dibble for organ harvesting. Oh man, when you go to China in the when you get put in, political prison or whatever, put you in the old gulags, how you getting on? Your blood's taken, and when there's a donor, there's someone in the fucking, something goes right, fucking I want a kidney, they look up the fucking list and go, right, who's blood type A17 #1234, and they go, alright, Tom is right, bring Tom out, and they give you a fucking kill you or whatever without damaging whatever organs. They have a doctor on standby, yanks them out and takes your kidneys or whatever the fuck it is. They're known for having organ harvesting for profit. Chinese government. Here's a little thing by NBC News. China forcefully harvest organs and denies tribunal. This is NBC News, okay. Some of more than 1.5 million detainees in the Chinese prison camps are being killed for their organs. Whoa! To serve a booming transplant trade that is worth 1 billion every year. So if you know you're on a list for a heart transplant and they're saying, listen, you're going to be 6 years on it and we don't know if you're actually going to live that long, you can go to China, just throw a load of money at them and you'll get your fucking organ within. I think they have the shortest waiting list. I think it's like a week for any like organ. They have the shortest waiting list in the world, as far as I know. Now, to be honest, I'm saying a lot of this stuff off of documentaries I watched months ago, so I can't remember all the details. But if even 1% of it is true, it's very shocking. Some of the more than 1.5 billion detainees Chinese prison camps are being killed for their organs to serve a booming transplant trade worth 1 billion, conducted in China tribunal, an independent body tasked with investigating organ harvesting from prisoners of conscience in authoritarian. So yeah. What is Falun Gong harvesting? Jesus. Can you sell organs in China? This is from Wikipedia, so it might be a bit doctored. We'll see. China is also standardized its organ collection process, specifying which hospitals can perform operations and establishing the legal definition of brain dead. It banned foreign transplant patients, and in 2007 it formally outlawed the sale of organs and collecting a person's organs without their consent. So that's like officially, which is fair enough. Let there be light. I'll die again. Let there be light. Okay. Oh. Okie doke. Yeah. Load of mad stuff I'm talking about today, must admit. Okay, so we're gonna start wrapping up. We only have 7 minutes left, okay? So we're gonna make the most of it. New York Post 2019 says the ugly truth about China's organ harvesting. Fox News says survivors and victims on shocking state-sanctioned organ. That's 2019 as well. 2019 ibat.org says organ trafficking, China tribunal funds evidence of forced yada yada yada. And do we have any other thing? Phobes, I think they're a reliable thing. Organ harvesting in China, and many questions. Okay, so perhaps there's something a bit dodgy going on there. Who knows? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Now, what else do we have? Alright, some missing people. And we also have COVID-19 updates. We have some statements from Gardaí spat or coughed at 80 times during COVID-19 travel restrictions. Gardaí spat or coughed at 80 times. New figures show Gardaí used anti-spit guards 60 times. Alright. There was cases there when COVID-19 first kicked off. There was people being arrested for, they were trying to avoid being arrested for committing crimes or whatever, and they said, I have COVID-19, and they started spitting at law enforcement, and they got a very big fucking jail sentence or whatever, just to persuade other people from following their footsteps. Just people put off the idea of spitting on guards and telling them they have COVID-19. They were doing it, of course, to avoid being arrested or whatever. Oh my god. It says here, like, right, the leaving cert's cancelled, and it says you have until a certain date, May 28th, to register for fucking your leaving cert, or whatever fucking, that's tomorrow. Oh my god. So I guess if you don't register, you don't get a fucking leaving cert or something. The leaving cert was cancelled, by the way. Man, what a fucking shit show. Anyway, everyone's doing the best, aren't they? David Hammond says, "Holy God, you think the country and media could just move on from increased coverage of the leaving cert? The rest of the country is in perilous state in terms of livelihood, non-COVID health changes, economy, and pesking issue of a reopening schedule that is supposed to be a live plan, but increasingly looks like NPHET are sticking to their 2 meters 5 phrases 3 weeks, and a spin fest on how amazeballs we were with nursing homes. Seriously, the leaving cert narrative is overcooked by now. FFS. I think that's like a government reference. It's like what's us. I can't remember what government that is, but anyway. Oh god. Some lad says, what happens if we don't register? They don't get graded and can resit the exams later on. That's my understanding. Oh, that's pretty good. So you can choose to do your exam. You don't want to do the overall tested. Well, that's within the realm of possibilities. I don't know if you want to trust the comment section on journal.a, but world news. Okay. Four Minnesota police officers fired after death of unarmed black man. So, classic, I guess. Anyway, that was from BBC News. The Guardian says Isle of Man accused authoritarian lockdown measures. Okay. New York Times, coronavirus live. Ah, cool. Oh my god. Alright. And also in world news, it's saying a lot about Hong Kong has arrested 360 people for protesting. I don't think in Ireland you don't really get arrested too much for protesting. It's a bit scary though, because even if there's only fucking 4 of you, there's still fucking guards just being like, one false move, you're going down. So that's right. Here we go. I'm just talking about fucking being on vegan protests, and it's always like, why do you need guards here? Like, we're the most peaceful fucking group of people ever. But anyway, how to fix the world. China and India move troops to border, tensions escalate. Fuck that. Alright. And defined moment as the EU executive pushes for 500 billion in grants, says The Guardian, for soccer, politics and environment. Okay. And here we have Russia Today. It's Russia Today. Italy and Belgium join France in rejecting hydrochloroquine for COVID-19 treatment. Italy and Belgium have joined forces with France in moving the ban on the use of controversial hydrochloroquine to treat COVID-19 patients as questions continue to mount over its safety. Well, as far as I know, it's a generic over-the-counter drug. Well, it's not over-the-counter drug, but for malaria. And I could be mixing up my drugs because I can barely pronounce the name, but there's a lot of rumours going around, and I don't think I can actually say them because it's YouTube and they'd like deleting your video if you say it like that. So Thank you very much for joining us on the Vegan Steven podcast. I hope you're well. Keep going whichever way you're going, and you'll get through it. We'll all get through it. Subscribe, like, share hard, share with a friend. Over and out. Goodbye. Vegan Steven podcast every single day.